Oh, well, that's okay, Eric. We all have boring days sometimes.
Sounds like me every time somebody asks if I did anything.
Did you write this?
No. All I ever really do is sit around, play video games, watch anime, and read manga. At least I have a girlfriend, though. Oh, see, I didn't write this.
We're quitting. Next game.
That's a plus.
At least I'm not some loser without a girlfriend.
I feel personally attacked. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome back to Otaku Tuesday on Bookend Gaming.
You almost forgot. Yeah, you're used to just saying Bookend Gaming.
Yeah.
We're back with more DDS.
Yeah.
Doki
Episode
Doki
3. Salvation.
Salvation.
Salvado.
It's right there. It's on the screen.
Yeah. Episode 3. Monika does us a heckin' fright.
Right. I don't like this. It's gonna be bad. So the other two just one is posted at this point of recording.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess like the creators of this mod are watching this.
Yeah.
That makes me kind of nervous, actually.
I know, right?
I hope we don't shit on it too much.
What I was just gonna say. That's kind of the good and bad things about why we don't really want to delve into mods too much.
Yeah.
Because it's cool to like actually talk with the people who created it and all that stuff. But if we like shit all over it, I'd feel terrible.
It's just it's our job to. Well, it's not our job, but we joke about everything.
Sure.
I mean, Resident Evil is my favorite game of all time. I'll still shit on it.
Yeah, well,
day.
that's a AAA game. You don't have to talk to the creators of that.
Well, maybe I know him. I got him on speed dial. Oh, I don't know his name.
Yeah,
something Japanese. Okay, what do we?
I don't know.
Here?
That's when I hear it. Welcome to Taco Bell. The sirens. Oh no.
Just mermaids in the ocean singing.
Come to me, MC. Distant sirens, yet my gut feeling told me that they had something to do with the Gorals.
Oh my god, they robbed a bank.
I feel adrenaline take over. I run over to my bike and start pedaling as fast as I could. Ah!
All right. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Yeah. Timmy.
Oh, now I'm in the forest. I don't know where I'm going anymore.
Do 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 do.
I just keep on pedaling. I check my phone and try calling Sayori again. Still nothing. What the hell is happening? God, why?
A rotating wheel, turning an axle.
Are they all dying right now?
Bolt head, linear gearbox. Oh, wasn't this the Yuri rap?
Yeah.
Falling skies, 7 holy stakes.
Yeah, that was the Natsuki poem too. Like eagles can fly.
A docked ship, a portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. It feels
No, don't do
so
it.
Alright.
I finally reached the street. It's eerily empty. No cars are about. It's not even that late. The sirens slowly fade away, but I know the general direction they were coming from. I quicken my pace once more. My legs are on fire, but I ignore the pain and keep moving. Gotta go fast.
Get out of my head! 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 Get out of my head. Get out
It's
of my
also her
head.
poem.
But a poem's never actually finished. It just stops moving.
I just want to look at you, you dummy!
I'm sorry.
Eric.
That's what they call you.
Ellipsis.
Oh, well, that's just a real picture.
What the hell happened? Is that Monika over there?
In the track pants?
Yeah. I stare at the car, now completely in tatters. The girls are nowhere to be found. A couple of police officers escort me away from the scene. Did the creator actually wreck his car for that picture?
I'm sure.
Please let us know in the comments.
Didn't Google image it Katawa style.
I don't know. I don't even know how to feel. I don't know how to react to a scene like this. My friends are
invisible.
Ellipsis. Bzz. Bzz.
Dobby.
Without even thinking, I pull out my phone and answer the call. Hello? Sayori? What happened? Are you okay? Where are you? Sayori, first tells me to slow down. Her voice is shaky when she speaks.
Everything's okay, Eric. We all made it out okay. We're in the hospital.
Oh, thank God you're okay. How are the others doing? Are they hurt? Are you hurt?
I'm okay. My hand really hurts. The doctors say it might be broken.
Poor Sayori broke her hand. Yet even in scary moments like these, she finds a way to make everything seem alright. I'm glad that only your hand was damaged, though. I wonder how the others are. I'm so glad you're okay, Sayori. How are the others doing? You didn't answer that question. Are you crying? I'm heading over there right now.
Well, Yuri actually protected Natsuki. Yuri took most of the hit. Natsuki hurt her arm pretty bad, though.
There's a lot of padding.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. But what do you mean Yuri took most of the hit? How bad is she?
Motorboat me for safety. The doctor said Yuri took a pretty bad hit to her head.
Oh, God. Why didn't I just go with them?
Because then you'd just be dead.
I'm glad they're alive, but I don't like...
You would have been more crammed into the back seat. It would have been worse.
Right. I don't like hearing about all of my friends in these conditions. Why did Monika insist that I walk today? Monika. I didn't ask how she was. I just remember she was the one driving, and I saw no other car around. Despite how weird she's been acting lately, I still care about her. How about Monika? Is she okay? She was driving, of course.
In case you forgot.
Sayori is silent for a minute.
Well, she's okay. She's definitely hurt way more than me and the other girls.
Sayori sounds genuinely concerned. It sounds like she's about to cry. She is crying.
Huh?
It's okay, Sayori. Calm down. I'll be over there soon. The doctors will take care of you, okay? Just take it easy. Sayori and I hang up, and I start running towards the hospital.
Oh, you left your bike? What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, he was on a bike.
Yeah.
I've been sitting in the waiting room for what seems like forever, texting back and forth with Sayori, comforting her. I see a nurse walk out from one of the offices. She hands me a visitor's pass and a note that has the respective room numbers for each of the girls.
The nurse trips over. Oh, sorry, this room's really fish-eyed.
Oh, do I have to choose which one to go? Monika's in 404.
Pretty good.
I like that. I open the doors that lead further into the hospital. As I walk towards the elevator, I start thinking about Monika.
You would.
I would. What sort of condition is she in that Sayori couldn't say? She said she was okay, right? I walk into the elevator and go up to the 4th floor. Sayori's room is the first one on the left. I gently knock on the door and walk in. Oh my God. Sayori was still wearing her casual clothing, a little blood stain from what I assume came from her broken hand.
You got red on you.
She has a cast on her left hand that she already doodled on. She also has a bruise on her right arm.
Where'd she get a pin?
Huh?
Where'd she get a pin?
I don't
She
know.
just broke her hand.
Yuri?
She's like, can I have a pin so I can write on my own cast?
This looks fun!
It's important.
Seeing Sayori like this was nearly unbearable, but at least she's alive.
Eric, I'm so glad you're okay.
She sits up from the bed she was lying in and gives me a big smile. She's got a Band-Aid on the other hand. This'll suffice for this one.
See, it's not so bad.
She shows me her cast and giggles. I laugh a bit too, feeling a little emotional. I'm glad you're okay too, Sayori. It must have been pretty scary.
Oh, it was. I thought I was gonna die. It was so loud and scary.
Sayori starts to get kind of shaky and nervous. I guide her over to the bed and give her a hug. Sayori's warmth in my arms, a reminder that she's alive. A little scratched up, but alive. That's all that matters to me. She still functions. We let go of each other and stare into each other's eyes. I was really worried, Sayori. I was afraid to lose you again.
You didn't really lose her. You saved her.
He was, well, whatever. He was afraid that he was going to lose her.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Oh, Eric, it feels really nice to hear you care about me. But you know...
Before I could let her finish, I placed my lips against hers. I feel her gasp a little out of surprise.
Just shut up. Just shut your mouth.
The kiss is a little more intense than last time. I hear Sayori suddenly whimper and pull away.
I bruised my lips. Sorry I ruined our moment, Eric. My hand still really hurts.
Oh, that's all right. I forgot about your hand for a moment there.
Yeah, totally use your hand and all the kissing, right?
Right. Well, maybe he leaned against it. I don't know.
Idiot!
We talk for a few minutes before I have to leave to check on the others.
Bye, Eric. Oh, and can you call the nurse in here? He's super hot.
Can you tell him to turn the lights on, please? Of course, Sayori. Anything. I wave down one of the nurses and give Sayori a goodbye hug. I'll come back to check on you later, okay?
Don't worry about me, okay? I'll be fine.
I don't feel comfortable with the way she said that. I care about the others, but I'll make sure to come back to Sayori once I've checked on them.
They're less important.
I walk next door and knock on Natsuki's door. When I don't hear a response, I decide to invite myself in.
Oh my god, your neck is sideways.
I open the door to find Natsuki lying in bed with her eyes closed. Psst, Natsuki! Wake up! Are you crying? Natsuki quickly opens her eyes and freaks out a little.
Hey, why'd you walk in here and try to sleep, you creep?
Sorry. I'm glad to see you're doing okay, Natsuki. This whole thing must have been pretty scary, huh? Is your arm okay? Does it look okay? Natsuki looks down at her broken arm.
Yeah, it's okay. It still hurts, but they gave me medicine for it. I don't know if they already told you, but...
Eagles can fly. Now so can I! I knew what Natsuki was getting at. She must feel bad at the fact that Yuri protected her. It's okay, Natsuki. Don't stress out about that. You should rest your arm. I was trying to rest. Until you came in. Natsuki shakes her head.
Look, I trust you. This isn't very easy for me to say, so just listen, alright? I feel really bad that Yuri took the blow from me. She got pretty messed up. I mean, I totally would have handled myself. She didn't have to protect me.
You can admit it, Natsuki. Yuri really does care about you. She sees you as one of her closest friends. You both just struggle to admit it.
Maybe she was just reaching for a sandwich.
Natsuki blushes but fails to deny it. It was a car backfire!
Whatever, Eric. I'm tired now and you freak me out. So you should leave. I don't want you to watch me sleep.
All right. Take care, Natsuki. Yeah, why would you wake her up? What a jerk.
Yeah, just like check in and be like, okay, she's...
Yeah. I walk out of Natsuki's room and head towards Yuri's. After what Sayori and Natsuki told me about her, I'm a little worried about what I'm about to see. I take a deep breath and knock on her door gently. As expected, no response, so I open the door softly. Yuri? Everything okay? Yuri sits up in her bed. Her forehead is wrapped in bloodified bandages. Bloodied. Her face is riddled with scars, from what I assume is glass. She looks pretty sedated. I assume she gave the doctor a hard time. Poor Yuri.
Well, at least she's used to cuts. Hey, Eric. What are you doing in my room, silly?
Cool bandana. Yeah, definitely sedated. It's like a Naruto one.
You're like the Karate Kid.
Well, as long as you aren't in pain, Yuri.
Pain? It feels so good.
I'm just going to assume that's the sedative talking. The sedative talking. But hey, Yuri, shouldn't you be getting some sleep?
Hey, I don't need sleep. Sleep is for the weak.
Immediately after saying this, Yuri collapses into my arms, snoring softly. I carefully carry her towards her bed and lay her down.
How strong are you? Yuri's huge.
I brush her hair aside so it doesn't cover her bandages. Maybe not to MC. I don't know.
You're like super jacked.
Yeah. I wish her a good night and exit her room. I finally walk towards Monika's room. Last.
Yeah.
Sayori did say she got pretty messed up. Even more so than Yuri. I hope she's alright. Hope she doesn't scare me again. I quietly knock on the door and walk in. She looks
I
fine.
feel like they would take them out of those clothes.
Yeah.
I'm just wishing.
Oh, and don't put any more back on them.
Right,
Just
yeah.
what kind of hospital is this?
Safety.
I don't notice anything wrong with her. At least not at first glance. She seems to be resting peacefully. As I walk closer to her, her injuries become more apparent. Her sweater is slightly torn, and her face is cut ever so slightly by small shards of glass. I look over at the clipboard next to her. Oh no. I don't understand much of the medical jargon, but the words that stand out to me are head trauma, concussion, possible memory loss, and coma. Oh, Monika. As I watch her breathe softly, I think about how stressed she was, how hard she tried to make today great. She really is a great president. I take a seat in the chair next to her and grab her hand. Wait, is this really me doing this? You know, Monika, I think you're amazing. The things you've done for this club, how you brought everyone together, I appreciate all of it. You really are amazing, Monika. I just wish you weren't so out of my league. I would have loved to care for someone like you.
You're being controlled.
What the hell? Why am I saying these things? Ha! Now she's really fine.
Hey, everything's better.
Oh god, what's it doing? It's
Is
not
it
letting me
frozen?
do it. Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Ah! Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so glad you feel that way about me, Eric. It's about time you finally realize I'm the one you want. I hope I don't sound too crazy. I'm not the obsessive type, but you just make me lose control of myself.
Oh man.
Well, reset?
Yay!
Reset!
A brand new day. The sun is high. Spend time with us too, okay?
Okay. That was just Act 1. I wonder how many acts are in this.
I don't know. Bzz. Bzz.
That damn bee.
I slowly open my eyes. The sun's intense rays show no mercy as they penetrate my eyeballs.
It's hot.
I groan to myself as I roll over on my side. Ugh, another Monday. Garfield. Lazily, I get up out of bed, drag myself to the bathroom, and prepare myself for another boring school day. I hope they serve lasagna. I walk outside to meet Sayori, who is humming a tune to herself. Morning, Sayori. Sleep okay last night?
Yep. You sound really sleepy, Eric. You weren't up all night playing video games again, were you? Only losers play video games.
You caught me. It was totally worth it, though.
Hey, you can't keep doing that, you know. It's not healthy.
Whatever you say, Sayori. By the way, how's your hand? I haven't asked about that recently.
It's feeling way better compared to last month.
Well, that was a big jump.
I give her hand a light tap, barely enough to even harm her.
Owie! You son of a bitch! What was that for?
Oh, come on, Sayori. There's no way it hurt that much. Or do you just want more attention from me?
No fair, Eric. You can't keep calling me out like that. It's embarrassing.
It's alright, Sayori. It's pretty cute. Sayori blushes.
Oh, Eric, you're so nice to me.
I know, I'm the best boyfriend.
Oh, come on, we're gonna be late.
Yay.
Clubs.
Everything's fine now, I guess.
Yeah, for a minute.
Right.
Walking into the club room feels pretty strange, even after 2 months. Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori are all fully recovered, except for Monika, who is sadly out due to her condition.
By condition, I mean being a bitch.
The damage on her was so much worse than the other girls. She was in a coma for the first month and has been in rehab ever since. Sayori, being the vice president, has to take over for Monika. Oh no. Which for the first month was pretty crazy, considering Sayori's clumsy nature. She's pretty great at making the club fun for everyone, though. We're having cookies every day.
Hey, guys. Hope everyone had a happy weekend.
Sayori's bright and happy attitude always brightens my day up. I assume it has a similar effect on Natsuki and Yuri. I haven't asked him.
Oh, well, I spent the entire weekend reading. Sorry, that sounds pretty boring, doesn't it?
No, Yuri, that sounds fun. As long as you had fun doing it, who cares if it's boring?
Not for a literature club.
What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki looks up at Sayori, turns to me, and back at Sayori.
Yeah, it was alright, I guess. Nothing special.
I remember that Natsuki never updated me on her issues at home.
And I just let it settle for 2 months.
I'm sure it's fine.
Because I'm a bad friend.
Not that she should feel obligated to, of course. It's probably really hard for her to talk about it with others.
Eric, how about you? Anything you'd like to share?
Not really anything that's interesting enough to share.
Aw, well, that's okay, Eric. We all have boring days sometimes.
Sounds like me every time
Right?
somebody asks if I did anything.
Did you write this?
No. I never do anything. Except for the fact that my days are always boring. All I ever really do is sit around, play video games, watch anime, and read manga.
But 2 out of 3.
Yeah. Man, I should get out there and do more outdoor activities. Maybe I am some lame weeaboo.
I wasn't going to say it.
At least I have a girlfriend, though. Oh, see, I didn't write this.
We're quitting. Next game.
That's a plus.
At least I'm not some loser without a girlfriend.
I feel personally attacked.
How dare you, makers of this mod?
Anyway, Monika didn't give me any instructions over the weekend, as usual, because, she's never here. So I guess we can all relax and do our own thing, okay?
This is the best club.
As usual.
Yuri goes over to a nearby desk and starts reading her book. Sayori reaches into her school bag and pulls out a cookie. God knows where she finds those. Natsuki goes off to the closet and pulls out some manga from the shelf. I walk over to Sayori and sit next to her.
Hey, Eric, why aren't you talking with the other girls? You already spend so much time with me.
Because I don't care about them, baby.
How are you going to get this harem situated?
I gently pat Sayori's head and laugh.
What are you laughing at?
I don't know. Well, of course, I'm going to spend time with you, Sayori. I'm sure the others understand.
Well, I just don't want Natsuki or Yuri to feel lonely.
Alright, tell you what. I'll talk with the others more this week, okay? Besides, you're probably right. I should be getting closer with them. They're my friends, after all.
That's the spirit, Eric. I'm glad you're with me today, though.
It's been about 2 months since Sayori has been getting professional help from therapists.
Thank God.
While she was at the hospital recovering from her injuries, she was also offered help with her depression. She's been getting counseling and taking medications ever since. Hey, Sayori, how have you been?
I'm doing fine. Why?
Well, I mean, how is counseling going? Is everything going okay?
Oh, it's going fine. Thanks to you, of course.
I appreciate the thought, Sayori, but... I start to struggle with my words. I take a deep breath. Sayori, I almost lost everything that day, and I don't think that I alone can stop your depression. There, I said it.
That's why she's seeing therapists. It's not your job.
Right. I just hope you're feeling okay, Sayori. You can be honest with me. You have to be depressed. God! I have to be your crutch!
Oh God, if she gets happy, she may leave me.
Yeah. Sayori looks as innocent as ever, seemingly unfazed by my sudden emotional outburst.
Well, used to feel like a bat was being swung across my head every time you said you cared for me. Every morning, it was so hard to wake up and get ready for school, but at the same time, I wanted to try my best for you. I told myself every day that I would keep moving because I wanted to make you happy. Some days are hard, but thanks to getting the help I need, and you always being here for me, you push away the rain clouds.
Yay!
You're my sunshine. My only sunshine, Eric.
Thanks. I stifle a chuckle. Sayori's way of putting things never fails to leave a smile on my face. It's always so cheesy, and I never get tired of hearing it. There's only one thing that matters. She's doing okay now. 2 months ago, she wouldn't even be here. I get up from my desk and guide her to do the same.
You want to get out of here?
Come here, Sayori. I grab her by the waist and pull her close to me. I wrap my arms around her and hold her tight. She hugs me back. I will always protect you.
Turn the lights back on, you creep.
We must have been hugging for a good 5 minutes before Natsuki calls out to us playfully.
I love birds. You're making me sick over here.
Sayori and I quickly let go of each other, my face feeling a bit hot. Sayori and Yuri giggle while Natsuki bursts out laughing. Alright, I surrender. Jeez. Being the only boy in here really sucks sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure it's real terrible for you.
Awful.
I feel so bad for you.
Alright, guys, is everyone ready to head home?
Sure, I need to go home already. I'll get in trouble if I'm late.
Natsuki walks out of the club room quickly.
Well, alright then. I'll see you both tomorrow. Have a nice night.
Alone in the club room.
Oh, yeah.
Yuri gracefully walks out of the club room, leaving Sayori and I alone. Well, you want to head out, Sayori?
Well, Eric, I was thinking about that night. The one where we,
I automatically know what she's talking about. I start blushing myself. Played Smash Bros. A lot?
Yeah. Totally smashed.
Oh, I know, Sayori. You don't have to bring it up with me. It was just one night.
No, silly. I mean, I want to do it again.
Whoa. This just got interesting. I feel my body get all wobbly. Did it get hot in here all of a sudden?
Did my pants just shrink?
Without saying another word, Sayori gets closer to me. The warmth of her body fills me with indescribable joy. Almost the same joy I felt the day I rescued her. But I feel excited. Oh, too excited. Oh.
Eric?
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Oh, no
Dang
sex
it,
for you.
Monika. Gah!
What a cock block.
Monika, why you gotta do this to me?
You can't click it.
Oh, what did she say?
8, 5.
5, 12, 16. Doesn't matter how old they are.
Is it another time jump? A reset? What's going on here?
I wake up in a cold sweat. Was that real? No, of course not. I think I'm really starting to miss Monika. Sayori is great at making the club fun and all, but Monika really knew how to help us connect with each other, whether we liked it or not. I decided to plan a surprise visit for her at the hospital. I'll discuss it with Sayori later. I perform my usual morning routine and head out to meet Sayori.
Cry and masturbate.
As usual, Sayori runs up to me and gives me a warm hug. I'll never get tired of these.
Good morning.
Hey, Sayori, glad to see you're doing well this morning. Are we having a successful relationship? I honestly don't know.
I keep blacking out.
The sun is shining super bright today.
Indeed it is. It's actually pretty hot now that you mention it. Jeez, God,
Global warming, right?
it burns. I already feel myself working up a sweat. It's just like click. You're just skipping through phases of your
Oh,
life and you don't
no.
even know what's going on.
Oh, Eric, I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
I have my counseling appointment this afternoon. I won't be able to make it to the club today, so I'll leave you in charge, okay?
That seems fair as the
Cool.
newest member.
Oh, well, okay. I guess I can handle the club. It's just Yuri and Natsuki, right?
I'm sure you can make them both happy.
I don't know about that.
Come on, we don't want to be late.
Sayori grabs my hand and we rush off to school. I guess the plan to discuss the surprise visit for Monika will have to wait for now. Walking into the club room only to find Natsuki and Yuri was a little strange. Almost kind of boring. Ugh.
Screw these two.
Natsuki and Yuri seem to be having a nice conversation, so I decide not to bother them for now. I set my things on a nearby desk and take out my phone. I see a text message from Sayori.
Remember to spend time with the other girls too, okay?
Okay,
Less
God.
than 3.
Jeez. Easier said than done. I hate talking to girls.
Right?
I care about Natsuki and Yuri, but it's a little hard for me to talk with them sometimes.
Whatever, Natsuki's the best.
I don't want to leave one behind by focusing my attention on one of them.
Now just focus on Natsuki.
But how is one guy like me supposed to keep two girls happy?
Don't, just focus on Natsuki.
I sigh out loud and the girls notice.
Aw, does a little lover boy miss his girlfriend?
Yes!
Oh, quit harassing him, Natsuki. Let him miss his girlfriend in peace. I mean... Haha, nice one, Yuri.
Alright, I get it. I'm just upset because I have to babysit you both today.
Whatever.
The girls look at me as if they're waiting for me to give them something to do. So now what?
You mean you don't know? Ugh, you're just as bad as Sayori.
My bad.
Well, it's whatever. I'm gonna go read over there. Call me if you need me.
Yeah, just go read. It's a
Yeah.
literature club after all, right? Natsuki walks off to her usual reading spot, leaving me with Yuri, looking as timid as ever.
Write poems.
Ellipsis. Can I show you something?
Of course.
As long as it's not sharp.
Oh, sure, Yuri. What is it? Yuri walks over to her bag and pulls out a thick-looking book. She notices my expression and giggles.
I wanted to talk about this book I've been reading recently. It's a little different from what I usually read. Portrait of Markov.
That's cool. I honestly thought you were all about horror and nothing else. Yuri looks slightly offended.
I read other genres too.
Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to get you upset.
That's okay.
I really know how to make these interactions awkward, don't I? Anyway, what's this book about? To my relief, Yuri's composure changes. It's a thriller. She holds the book close to her chest. It's obvious she really finds comfort in her novels.
Well, it's technically a horror story, but it's non-fiction. It's about this German soldier during the Second World War. I was gonna make a Nazi joke, and I was like, nah, that's probably not something like that.
Right.
But yep, it is.
It is.
He's constantly faced with extremely difficult decisions and situations. As a result, he starts to break down mentally and loses sight of who he really is.
Uh-huh.
He's always in a constant state of doubt and comes close to suicide on multiple occasions. His name is Hitler. He even forces this one family to... Oh, well, that would be a spoiler.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna read it.
Anyway, I enjoy this quite a bit. It puts on display the human psyche and how easily it can be broken by external stimuli. Imagine being placed in situations where you must choose between who lives and who dies. I can't even begin to fathom how much stress this man must have went through. Is it Schindler's List? The writing is so descriptive, it's on par with even the most detailed fictional stories I've read. It chills me to the bone. That's why I love it. Coupled with the fact that this is all true, it's absolutely exhilarating.
I think it's just supposed to kind of be like foreshadowing Monika's situation.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it very
But
well
I'm
could
pretty
be.
sure that's like Schindler's List. What do you think, Eric?
I'm stunned.
There was a Second World War?
Yuri seems to speak almost a mile a minute whenever she talks about literature. It never fails to amaze me. That actuality sounds pretty amazing. Yuri, I gotta admit, I'm definitely interested.
You are?
Yeah, I guess. I might ask Sayori if she's up to go to the bookstore. I would love to get a copy of my own.
That would be great. We could share our thoughts together.
Oh, see, now you're committed. Ugh. Yuri starts to fidget a little.
I went on another one of my rants again, didn't I? I mean, you only talked for a little bit.
That wasn't a rant, Yuri. I enjoy listening to you talk about this sort of stuff. Seriously, it's like you're the most intelligent one here.
Oh, thanks a lot.
You put the literature in literature club.
Really? I'm sorry, will you excuse me for a moment?
Sure. What's wrong?
I'm gonna go cut myself.
I gotta go do something. Yuri runs out of the room pretty hastily.
Hey, what did you say to her?
What? Nothing. Natsuki storms up to me and stands on her tiptoes, getting close to my face.
You smell good. What did you do, Demi?
Nothing. She just ran out.
Ugh, Yuri always does that.
She does?
Oh, well. Not that I'm worried or anything. She just outright leaves for like 20 minutes and comes back acting as if it's nothing.
Well, Natsuki, maybe she's just needed to use the bathroom or something.
No, you big dummy. You don't think I would have figured that out by now? I follow her. I don't know. Honestly, I think she gets bored with the club. Even when Monika was here, she would leave like this.
Well, have you gone to go look for her? Maybe check where she runs off to?
Well, no. Of course not. I don't want to seem like a creep. Besides, in the end, it doesn't even matter. It's Yuri's personal business anyway. I just wish she'd explain herself before she leaves like that.
I take a moment to gather my thoughts. Well, would it make you feel any better if I went to go look for her? Natsuki looks at me with a slight look of disapproval before smiling at me.
You've always been a creep, Eric. Jeez.
Natsuki gives me a small shove.
Now go hurry up and find her already.
Creep powers activate! I walk out into the hallway trying to think of where Yuri could have gone.
She went this way.
I can't imagine her going too far, so most likely not at the library. I walk a little further down the hall to find a door slightly open. Oh no.
God, you're definitely going to walk in on her cutting herself.
It leads into one of the empty classrooms. I open the door gently. Yuri? Aw, man.
Gah. Eric, no.
Yuri scrambles to hide the knife in her blazer. A look of absolute fear is etched onto her face. Before I have a chance to react to the scene in front of me, Yuri runs out of the room and heads to the girls' restroom. Damn, Yuri, she
must have slipped.
I had no idea. My heart is pounding at the realization that one of my closest friends has been doing this stuff the whole time. And not a single one of us knew about it. What do I do? What am I even supposed to think in a situation like this? Why is this club so messed up? Before overthinking it anymore, I rush over to the girls' restroom and press my ear against the door.
This looks like a good job for me.
I hear soft sobs. It's definitely Yuri. Ah, jeez. I should get Natsuki to come check on her, but what if Yuri doesn't want to be seen by her? Ellipsis. Oh, to hell with it. She's my friend after all. I nervously opened the restroom door, and luckily, only one stall was taken.
Just kick in the bathroom door.
I hope I don't get caught in here. I walk over to Yuri's stall and knock on the door. Yuri, are you in there?
Pooping?
It's me. Sorry if I seem like a total creep right now. I'm just worried about you. Yuri starts crying a little harder. I wince at the realization that I probably made her feel worse. After a few minutes of hearing nothing but Yuri's soft cries, she starts to speak.
But why did you come looking for me? You weren't supposed to see me like this.
Yuri's choked up words pain me to my core. I feel tears rush to my eyes, but I stop myself from breaking down and think about my words carefully. Yuri. Yuri continues to sob.
You think I'm a freak now, don't you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I can't help it. It's the only way I know how to feel better.
That wasn't something I expected to hear from someone like Yuri, but now I know more about why she does it. I would never judge you, Yuri. Don't forget that. You're right. It's not your fault, and it never will be. But you have to talk to someone about it. Please. I hear Yuri take a deep breath, sounding like she's having an internal battle with herself. The poor girl must be feeling so many emotions right now. I hear the door to the stall unlock. Yuri steps out, her sleeve rolled down so I can't see the cuts.
Well, for you, Eric, I can try.
No, not again. I guess that's a start, but she needs real help. I don't know how to help her properly. I'm no therapist or anything, but the least I can do is...
You want a Band-Aid?
Yuri pulls me in for a hug, something I wasn't really expecting. I awkwardly hug her back. Hey, I'm just glad to know you're willing to talk to me. So, can we go somewhere else? I feel kind of creepy standing in the girls' bathroom like this. Yuri quickly lets go of me and realizes the situation we're in.
Oh, yes, you're right. Let's go.
Well, you did what Sayori asked. You got closer to the other girls.
I guess, but oh my god. You just have to solve all the problems.
I open the door and peek outside just to make sure nobody is around to see us walk out together. That would give people the wrong idea. They're pooping together. I walk out and stand against the wall.
It's not what it looks like. She just cuts herself all the time.
Yeah. Yuri follows, still looking really upset. You know, we don't have to return to the club yet if you don't feel like it. Just leave Natsuki in there alone.
Well, I wouldn't want to keep Natsuki waiting all alone.
Oh, speaking of Natsuki, does she know anything about this?
No!
Oh. Yuri suddenly raises her voice, making me jump.
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't want Natsuki to find out the person I really am. She'll think I'm a freak. She won't want to talk to me anymore.
Yuri starts to cry again.
You, Sayori, Monika, and Natsuki, you're all the closest friends I've ever had. I don't want to lose any of you.
Hey, Yuri, it's going to be okay. You know I like you for who you are. You don't have to pretend to be my...
You don't have to be perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be my friend. I'm sure Natsuki understands as well.
Don't worry, I am pretending to be okay.
Yuri stops crying and looks at me, her eyes shining with tears.
But I need help. I don't think I can stop on my own. I'm afraid of myself. I'm afraid of the things I do to myself. But I can't help it. Ever since I was a little girl, I would be punished a lot for doing the things I loved. In my parents' eyes, I wasn't the perfect girl they wanted me to be. And now I push people away. I don't want people to know who I really am. It's why I ran away from you. I'm afraid that if I reveal my true self to others, they'll just leave me. So, when I cut myself, I feel a release of all the tension built up inside. It's exhilarating. Whenever I feel intense emotions, I just need to cut. Whether I'm happy or sad, envious or scared, I just want to tear my arm apart.
Yuri starts shaking.
It's getting too real.
Yeah. We're supposed to have a comedy show.
What are you doing to
What are
me?
you-
First cat one, then this.
It's clear she's never opened up to anybody like this before.
I mean, she opens up her arm all the time.
Funny comedy, man.
I'm sorry. I have to do something. What do you want from me?
It's a real slice of life game we're playing here.
Oh no. This doesn't feel right.
Yuri clenches her wounded arm. I involuntarily let out a gasp. Is she?
No,
Oh, she's not.
I shouldn't be telling you this. I messed up, like I always do. I don't need your help. You can't help me, no matter what you do or what you say. I'm too far gone, and I messed up by telling you. I know you hate me now, and I know the other girls will hate me too. People will say I'm nothing but a freak, nothing but a girl just seeking attention. But there's one thing those people get wrong. I don't want attention. I just want everyone to leave me alone. You should go back to the club with Natsuki, Eric. Tell her I'm quitting the literature club.
No! Yuri starts clenching her arm harder. She's hurting herself.
Just leave me alone.
Yuri closes her eyes and starts crying softly. What do I do? I'm obviously not leaving her here by herself. I think back to that day, 2 months ago.
Panic. Got your nose.
Want to see a magic trick?
Do the thumb thing, the thumb separation
Yeah.
thing.
Sayori, how would you handle a situation like this? I slowly walk over to her, but to my surprise, she starts walking backwards.
Stay away from me.
Yuri starts scratching at her sleeve, wincing in pain. I feel absolutely hopeless. I get an overwhelming feeling of urgency, similar to how I felt when I walked in on Sayori that night. I don't dare to move a muscle, in attempts to stop her from inching further away from me, but she keeps on walking backwards. She positions herself against the wall and let her tears fall down her face. A small drop of blood leaks out through her sleeve. She's opening up her wounds right in front of me. Yuri! You're bleeding!
What happened?
Are you crying? Yuri opens her eyes slowly. I couldn't stop myself from yelling, all just an act of desperation. Please, don't walk away from this. I don't know how to help you, I really don't, but walking away from this isn't going to make things better.
You don't understand, Eric. I can't be helped.
Yes, you can. I know you can. Say up! I stopped myself at the thought of Sayori's counseling.
Ellipsis.
The drop of blood falls off of Yuri's hand and lands on the floor.
Ew.
My own tears follow. My vision gets blurry and I feel my chest get heavy. Ugh.
Eric, don't cry.
I wipe the tears from my eyes. Yuri, I don't know how to help you, but I can't bear to see you like this.
Sorry, I'm just a sympathetic crier.
I'll have a heart attack if you continue. If this doesn't prove that I don't care about you, I don't know what else it'll take. I once told a special someone that totally isn't Sayori that I'd always be there for them. That I'd never let them go and I would always be by their side. Can't you see that I feel that same way? You're my friend, Yuri, and I know it'll take a lot of time and effort, but I know you can get better again. Yuri stays quiet and lets her tears fall to the ground. Damn it, how am I supposed to get through to you?
How do I get through to these kids?
Without thinking, I walk over to Yuri and wrap my arms around her.
Ow.
Yuri doesn't react. Yeah, that's good, right? Yuri, these feelings, I know how intense they are for you. I know you've been so stressed to a point where this feels like the only solution for you. But I want to help you find a healthier way to deal with it. I don't want you to hurt yourself anymore. I don't think you're a freak, and I don't hate you. And I can assure you 100% confidence that the club really cares about you. Monika, Sayori, and Natsuki sometimes. I'm sure they want nothing more for you to be okay, because we're your friends and we care about you more than you could ever imagine. I feel Yuri's arms raise and wrap around me.
Oh, you're gonna stain my shirt.
She's finally hugging back. Yuri's body shakes gently. She lets out a louder cry and buries her face into my blazer, her warm tears soaking it up. Her cries are loud. It's like every emotion she's ever suppressed is coming out all at once. Yuri really needed this. A few minutes pass before Yuri starts to speak again.
Do you really care about me that much? Do you
Yuri chokes up on her words.
really want me to get better?
Of course I do! I want to see you get better. I wouldn't be here with you if I didn't care. Yuri starts calming down. Her breathing has slowed to a gentle rhythm with an occasional twitch.
Is that a word?
What?
Sloan? Has slowed down?
Slowed down? I don't know,
think it's
honestly.
slowed.
Rhythm was misspelled.
Was it?
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's why I
I
paused.
feel so bad.
Yeah.
It's fine. There's typos in the original.
Yeah.
Typos in Katawa.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be able to make a successful one, that's for sure.
They'll just do it all in leet speak.
I gently rub her back to comfort her. I wonder, when was the last time anybody has shown how much they care for her?
How hard would it be to take this bra off?
How many people has she pushed away through her life? Yuri? I promise I won't tell Natsuki, or anybody. And I promise, I'll do everything in my power to help you get through this. We'll pull through together. Yuri clenches my back. I feel another tear land on my uniform.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much.
Yay!
Well, that got a little emotional there.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they're not all dead.
I feel like we just read that one. We didn't really joke all that much.
Well, it's kind of hard to joke when you're dealing with
Yeah. Can't really joke about
material. Yeah.
suicidal things.
Right. It's that
It's
hits a
not
little.
much you can
Yeah, it hits
do.
a little close. I don't. Like, yeah, I know it's just the writing's too good. You know too much about people who cut and things like that. You did your research.
Right.
I didn't want to joke about it because there are people that deal with these problems.
Yeah. No, we can't. We just read it.
It's
Hope
fine.
you guys enjoy it.
It's fine. We joked enough. It's fine. It's all fine. So, anyway, see you guys next Tuesday. As
Yeah.
long as you, well, hopefully sooner than that because we do have other videos too.
Right.
You could always just, watch all of them, and subscribe, and like, and comment.
I assume we're going to be delving into, like, all of them. Like,
Yeah.
Natsuki will probably be next.
Are we going to beat up Natsuki's dad?
I don't know. That'd be cool. Let's do it.
Just a picture of us, like Star Wars style, and they're wrapped around our legs. You got a notebook in your hand.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love that.